Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your spoiler alert. This is your Hawkeye / Kate Bishop Wednesday edition. Now, in the Kate Bishop show, we have now the Kingpin. But more on that in a second. Alright, guys, so as I said, yes, Kingpin is confirmed to be in this universe or multiverse, or however Spider-Man's going to screw it up tomorrow. I will be seeing that movie pretty early tomorrow. There is a fantastically early showing tomorrow, which is Thursday. So I will be going to see that. So hopefully by Friday, you guys will get a good review. So that is that. There will be 2 videos on Friday because one, I have my traditional Christmas movie, which is going to be Elf, and then the second movie put out after that will be the Spider-Man No Way Home review. So hopefully you guys will like those two and get ready for that. So in this episode of the Kate Bishop Show, we have starting off with Natalia Romanoff's sister. She is hunting down the Black Widows, trying to erase the stuff that happened to them with the Black Widow movie, which really wasn't Natasha Romanoff Black Widow. It was more of this girl's Black Widow moment, because, you know, the whole thing with the snap and all that. So we go in and she is fighting this Black Widow, who apparently was not affected by the crazy pill thing. So they kind of wasted a little bit of the powder, the magic dust that makes them not crazy. And then she goes into the bathroom and suddenly she gets snapped and then reappears. So we kind of see what it's like being dusted. So it's kind of like suddenly you're there and then you're gone and then you're back, but then everything suddenly just kind of speeds up and changes around you. So it's not just like, boom, I'm in this room, and then boom, I'm in another room. Or, boom, the walls have changed color or something. It's not particularly like that. It's more so just like it just kind of warped into different looks, which is kind of interesting because we've seen it before, but we've never seen it from the Snap-E's point of view. We've always seen it from kind of the third man watching, God mode type thing, where we're the person watching them come back. So it was kind of interesting to see that happen. Clint Barton and Kate Bishop are still trying to figure things out. The Tracksuit Mafia is still doing their thing, trying to get the Ronin. And so that's just kind of another side thing. The main thing to this is basically Natasha's sister comes in, has some mac and cheese with with Kate Bishop, which is kind of funny because we know that she's always wanted like a family, and mac and cheese is a very comfort food thing that you would eat with your family as a child, more so. Not saying that you can't have mac and cheese as an adult. It's more of a comfortable memory for you as a child, more so than it is as an adult, if that makes sense. But if you eat mac and cheese as an adult, more power to you. I do it as well. So, let me ask you, what is your favorite mac and cheese? Put it down there. Are you the Kraft mac and cheese powder and milk and butter type person, or are you the Velveeta pre-made mac and cheese, or are you the Kraft pre-made mac and cheese type person? Personally, I like the pre-made cheeses because they're easier to make. You don't have to have good math to make good cheese with those. You just dump the pack in, let it melt and get all gooey, and then you're good. So, moving on from the mac and cheese moment, she says I'm not armed. Oh, wait, I kind of am. She has a little bracelet that they wear, but she is in regular clothes, which is kind of fun because she's not there to, do anything. So she lets her know, she lets Kate know that she is after Barton. So we know that she's after Barton. We figured that already because we've had the cameos and the end of the Black Widow movie. So everything's going according to, canonical history that we know should be happening right now. There is another player in the game that pops up that hasn't been playing as of yet that we know of, and that is the Kingpin. D'Onofrio is back. It is one of the best parts of this episode. The dad to be gets arrested at the end of this episode, and he is he's there. We already know that the tracksuit mafia lady's uncle is the Kingpin because we saw the hand, and that's a very and the white suit thing is very Kingpin-y. So we already know that he is in this one. It does look like D'Onofrio. It's on this little sneaky webcam thing, but it does look like he's there. We know that he is the uncle to the tracksuit mafia lady, but we don't know why he's at Kate Bishop's mom's house. So that's an interesting idea right there. We do know that for some reason Natasha's sister has been following the mom, so that also is kind of weird, but we do know that somebody did put out a hit on Clint Barton. So maybe it was the Kingpin. I'm thinking maybe I mean I literally just got done with this episode and it's still pretty early, so I'm trying to piece all this together. I'm thinking Kingpin put a hit out on him. I don't know, and I don't know why, but does it really matter? It's the Kingpin. So, and Barton knew who he was. He said that's the Kingpin. So, we know who we're dealing with. My question is, will the effects, because this is Disney and Sony are kind of stuck together for now. What happens in Sony happens in Disney and vice versa. So tomorrow is the Spider-Man episode, and I am wondering, will any of that stuff happen in the next episode of this show? Will they follow that canon? Or will it just be its own pocket thing? We have to figure out that tomorrow, see how they work that all out. So we have Natasha's sister who wants to kill Barton. We have Kate Bishop who is happy that her father-to-be is now arrested. we have a warning signal for the next episode because the Kingpin is actually getting involved in this one for some reason. Tracksuit Mafia is being Tracksuit Mafia, and our bigger player is Natasha's sister. So, yeah, pretty interesting little bits going on in this episode. I really wish that they would have gotten into this a little bit sooner. And I wish we didn't have just, I think it's 6 episodes. Maybe it's 7. It said Christmas time. So I think there's only 1, maybe 2 episodes left. I might be wrong on that. I think we're in the end game now. So with that being said, guys, hopefully you like this review. What are your thoughts on this episode? What do you think is going to happen after the effects of the Spider-Man movie? Will it have anything to do with this story, or will it just be its own little contained bubble of stuff? If you have actually seen the movie, please do not spoil it. I hate when people do that. I hate when people review it early because it doesn't give the Gin Pop any time to go and see it unless you're doing a non-spoiler, hey, it was good, hey, it was bad review. People get way too into details, and then it's just like it's not worth watching the movie anymore. I haven't even watched 1 trailer. So, because I don't want it to get ruined by all of the other garbage that's put out there. So, let me know what you guys think of this episode. Do you think it's going to have anything to do with the Spider-Man, or the Spider-Man have anything to do with it? Is there any causality there? Or is it just going to be 2 bubbles separate from each other? So, thank you to all of my subscribers. If you would like to hit that subscribe button, it's most appreciated. I will make it easy and pop one up for you here. There's also going to be another video if you would like to watch probably a Christmas movie review. Will be up here. Friday will be Elf, and then I will do a review hopefully either Friday or Saturday for the Spider-Man No Way Home movie. So with that being said, guys, thank you again for getting this far in the video, and we will see you next time. Peace.